Hello, everybody. You missed me?
Did you miss me?
I know it's been a while, but I am back again doing a new video. In this YouTube video, I am going to be doing finger coils in my hair. But before I do my finger coils, I am going to put this Bentonite clay mask in my hair. And I am also going to put a bit of a little deep conditioner in my hair just because I've knocked out my curls, and I'll explain why. As you can see, I straightened out my hair. It's been 2 months since I had my diva cut, and as you can see, it was I can't really do a length check like I want to, but as you can see, it is down here and it is doing pretty well. It's growing well. I really love my cut, but I'll be back next month to get my hair trimmed because I need it. But anyway, in the meantime, in between time, I am going to do a clay mask in my hair. So I did a clay mask a couple months ago. I did it because I always felt like my left side, your right, is not as curly as it should be. And although I've tried different hair methods to try to get my curls to be a little tighter, I've cut out all the damaged parts. I've done all those different things that I needed to do, but I felt like the clay mask would definitely bring it out, and it did. The results were just amazing, and now that side is just a lot better than what it was from before. Now, I straightened out my hair because I wanted to give it a little break from the curls, and I actually did not like how it came out. I didn't like how it was straightened out. As you can see, my hair is super thick. It was thick before, but it is thicker now. So I didn't want to put a lot of heat in my hair. I did use the L'Oreal Sleek It blow drying spray or heat protector, but it just didn't feel right. So I felt like between the blow dryer and the flat iron, I felt like it was a little bit too much. I only did one pass of my hair, which is why it's still kind of thick the way that it is. So I didn't go overboard. I just stopped and I went on about my date, which I'm probably going to talk about in this video.
Okay.
I am going to show you how I mix up this Aztec Secret Bentonite clay. It's for your face. It does work on your face. I have not tried it as of yet, but I'll probably do it soon. Now, when you go to do this clay mask, you cannot use any metals. You cannot have any metals around either. So if you have piercings in your face, or like if you have piercings around here closer to where the hairline is, don't have this bowl here. Have a measuring cup. This is a half cup, and I have my apple cider vinegar from Target. Apple cider vinegar is very smelly. It does not smell good, so I would not recommend this. The only reason why I am using it is because I'm trying to get rid of this bottle. Once I get rid of this bottle, I'm going back to Giant or Aldi's or somewhere else where I can get a less smellier apple cider vinegar. So in this case, the directions say use a mixed clay with equal parts of raw apple cider vinegar and or water. Use a non-metal bowl and utensils. Stir the mixture well into a smooth paste. I got this from CVS. It was about $8.69. And usually, if you have a CVS account, if you do have a CVS account, sometimes this is going to be listed under the facial cleansers and moisturizers, and the coupon that I get under mine is $5 off 22, and lately I've seen it for buy one get one free. So just throwing that out there, because if you are interested in this, and if you look on YouTube, it's all over the place. A lot of people are using this because it is absolutely amazing. And you already know the benefits of apple cider vinegar. I've already explained it. If you have not seen that, you can look at my other videos and it will definitely tell you that. So let's get started. So I have my plastic bowl here, I have my measuring cup, and I have my plastic spoon. So we're gonna pour this inside. And then we're gonna do half cup of apple cider vinegar. And then pour it in. And you will start to hear a sizzle. Now we're gonna mix it up.
12 seconds later.
A few moments later. Two hours later.
Trying to make sure I get all the powder in here mixed up. I don't want to leave any parts undone.
Tomorrow for sure.
I think we're good to go.
Eventually.
I am going to wet my hair and I will be right. Okay guys, so now I am back. My hair is wet. I'm a little nervous because I don't really see my curls reverting back like I thought they would, like just from me wetting them. But we're not gonna worry about that just yet. So I've already parted my hair in the back, in the front, but I need to do it in the back. So I'm just gonna use my fingers to do this. I'm not using a comb as of yet. And we're gonna get started. So I'm just gonna take a section here. So while I'm putting this in my hair, I figured I'd go ahead and tell you about this little date that I had went on. So, ladies, first of all, before I even get started on this topic, I want y'all to just be, just be alert when you are, just out here in the dating world. As you may or may not know, I am a single mom. I have my kids. But, every now and again, I want to date. So, about a month ago, I was sitting online. It was a really bad storm outside. And I was on this website. I was on Facebook, but I was on one of the local weather channels here in the DMV. And there was a guy that was inside of the chat. And he sent me a DM because I was like, yo, I'm like super scared to go back to sleep. The weather is, it's just terrible outside. It almost sounded like it was a derecho out there. And he sent me a message and we got to talking, and then he sent me a friend request. And I was like, okay. And he didn't have many pictures on his page. But I was like, I got the power to delete should I think that something suspicious is going down. So we got to talking. And then the next day we talked, and then for a couple weeks we got to going back and forth, and it was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything disrespectful. He was a very respectable guy, but eventually, about a week ago, he said, "Hey, I'd like to hang out with you." He wanted to go on a very nice date. He said he's very romantic and he's very affectionate, and so he said, "Well, I would like to go out to a day party." A day party, really? Why would I be wanting to go out going out to a day party to an upscale club to get to know you? It's still a day party. I'm not going to be there to sit around and talk to you. I'm out there to try to, shake my ass and have a good time. So I said, no, I'm not interested. So then he says, well, what do you like to do? So I gave him a list of the things that I like to do. What he came up with still was not the things that I like. So I said, okay. Listen, the Avengers movie is coming out today. Why don't we just go try to see it tomorrow? This is where shit goes down here. And he says, okay, let's go ahead and do that. I think that would be, good. We found a location. We agree upon it. And again, it's the Avengers movie. Opening weekend. What do you expect? So I bought the tickets right then and there. So then he was like, okay, all right, so you bought the tickets already? I thought we were just gonna walk up to the office and get them.
What the hell did you just say?
It's the Avengers opening night. So then he's like, okay, but what about the day party? I really wanted to go to that with you. I said, no, I told you I'm not interested in that. And he says, but but I already bought my ticket. The ticket is $20. You just need to pay your $20. I said, okay, well, I'm still gonna go out to the day party. I'm gonna get me a couple drinks and I'm gonna have me some fun and so on and so forth. Oh, and by the way, he doesn't drive. He takes the metro everywhere he goes. So everything that he wants to do is in DC because, you know, DC is very metro accessible if you are from the DMV. So he said, oh, I'm taking the metro into the city. I'm gonna head out to the club. I'm not gonna say the club's name. I'm gonna head out to the club, and once that's over and done with, I'll be back on the line so I can meet you. So I finally get to the destination. I'm on the phone with him and I said, I'm in the parking lot. So where are you? He said, well, I'm right here in front of the movie theater. Now, mind you, the movie starts at 12. So we end up, he said, well, maybe we could just go to a sports bar. I was just at a bar and we could sit down and talk. But here's the red flag. But I already ate. I already had my drinks. I don't need anything. Now, where we went to, I'm very familiar with the area. We were in Arlington. We were down in Arlington, and I used to work in Arlington for a few years, and I used to, you know, hang out in Arlington, you know, when I was younger. So I know where a lot of things are. So as we're walking, he immediately grabs me up because he did tell me that he likes PDA, which is fine, I guess, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling him already because of this whole day party situation. So, you know, we're walking, he's wanting to hold my hand, and it was okay. But it was the way he did it. I could tell that he had drinks. I could tell. So, you know, we were just hanging out, doing our thing. We go into this sports bar, and it's, you know, they have these really big games, but they had this big Pac-Man Galaga game. And I love video games. Who doesn't? Anybody around my age likes, you know, arcade games. So I was like, oh, I want to play it. So it cost $1, but I didn't have $1 on me. So he was like, but I want to play it. It was the way he said it, but I want to play it. So I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. So he pulls out $1 and he goes to play it and he lost. He was like, do you want to play it? I said, yeah. He said, well, it's $1. Where's your dollar at? I said, I don't have it. He was like, and he pulled out $1 and I played the game. I had a good time and I kept winning. But even if you advance to another level, they want another $1. So he was like, well, you don't have to get off the game. So I was like, okay, well, let's leave out of here. Let's go down to the Cheesecake Factory. Now, the Cheesecake Factory is on one corner. Oz, which is Ashley Darby and Michael Darby's husband, their restaurant is across the street, literally right there. So he was like, no, I know it's probably expensive. I know those people want a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, now it's established that you either A, don't have no money, and, you know, you're just trying to find your way to weasel out of things so you don't have to pay nothing. At Cheesecake Factory, because that's where we ended up going. And the waitress said, hey, how you doing? Can I help you? And I said, yeah, can I get a Georgia peach? And ironically, I'm talking about this, Real Housewives told me, but I want a Georgia peach drink. It's a frozen peach drink. And I said, can I get that? And I was being nice to him. I said, you know, this is what I'm getting ready to get. Do you want something? I don't know why I did that, but he was like, no, I already ate, I already drank. So when my drink comes, it had 2 straws in it because that's normally how they serve it, with 2 straws. Why? I don't know. I'm not Cheesecake Factory. Ask them, don't I? So he looks at my drink, proceeds to pick up my drink, drink the drink. He said, oh, this is pretty good. Why do you like it? I said, it's just a frozen drink. He kept drinking my drink. I'm gonna tell you honestly, at the end of the night, he drank the majority of it. You can see I'm gonna have to mix up some more. I'm gonna have to. So when my appetizer came, he didn't, I think he tried to eat it and he didn't like it, so he put it down. He put the one that he bit onto the side, but he just kept drinking. I'm just like, wow, really? You must really like this drink. He was like, yeah, it's all right. We finally get down to the movie theater. So while we're walking down to the movie theater, oh, excuse me, I paid for my drink and I paid for my appetizer. It's fine. I'm not pissed off about it because, again, I was the one who was hungry. I was the one who was drinking. We get downstairs, we get to our seats, and while we're sitting there, he's wanting to hold my hand. He lifts up the armrest. He wants to cuddle. He wants to do all of this. If you look at any of the Avengers movies, that's kind of not like a date movie. And even if it is kind of like a date movie, I just feel like, you know, again, I just feel like that's more for like people who are already in a relationship or whatever the case may be. I'm not complaining. I am an affectionate person, but I feel like the chemistry has to be there in order for you to want to do that. And the chemistry was just not there with me. Now you're sitting here and you want to put your arms all over me and stuff like that. So the previews come on, you know, we're looking at the movie. I'm leaning back. He wants me to hold on to him. He wants me to wrap my arms around him. So at this point, I'm like uncomfortable. So I start taking selfies while the previews are on. So while the previews were on, I was taking selfies because he was like trying to be all up in my space. And I wasn't, you know, too cool with that. So I started taking selfies and I was trying to add him into it. I was thinking maybe if I do that, it's a first date, he's going to move out the way. So when I posted it, he was like commenting on the post or whatever. And then when the movie actually came on, again, he wanted to cuddle and do all this other good stuff. So tell me why he falls asleep during the movie. Yeah, he falls asleep during the movie. I was like, wow. He fell asleep during the movie. He was snoring loud. You know, it was just highly ridiculous. So I kept trying to hit him and knock him around. He's all on his phone. He's trying to wiggle around to get comfortable. He's snoring loud. I'm trying to hit him so he could wake up. He would not wake up. He would only wake up like if I moved my chair, if I moved around. So I was just like, you know, this is not. He was like, man, this next day got to be good because you paid for everything. And, you know, you pay for everything. And man, that's so awesome. And I got to step this up. So what do you like to do again? When I got to his house, he was like, you could stay over. Because it was like 3 going on 4 o'clock. And I said, no. I already know what you're going to try to do. So no. So he had called me every day since the date. And I didn't really want that drama. So I just kindly blocked him on Facebook. Was I wrong? Who knows? I don't really care. You have to be upfront with a man or a woman before you go out on a date. If you have somebody, say something. If you're married, say something. If you don't have the money, say something. If you have kids, you need to say something. If you got anything going on, tell the person that you're trying to date. You don't know if this person is going to be about it or against it, but you shouldn't have to waste somebody's time. Anyway, this is how my hair looks. I had put the mask in my hair. I'm going to let it sit for about 10 more minutes. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to look on Facebook or do something for a little bit. And I'll let it sit in for about 15 minutes. When I'm done, I'll wash it out. I will be back with my hair washed out. And then I am going to apply a deep conditioner. And hopefully my curls come back. Peace. All right, y'all. So as you can see, I have rinsed out my hair and you could see that pretty much my curls are back. That stuff that you see in my hair is actually the concoction that I'm getting ready to show you. I'm going to be using the Garnier Fructis Damage Repair Treatment. It's a 1-minute hair mask, but I leave it in for a little longer. I also am going to be using the Maui Moisture Curl Quench Conditioner and the Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Mask. I'm going to use all 3 of these in my hair, and I'm going to put it in for a few minutes. But I just wanted to show you this one section. As you can see, I'm finger detangling, and as I'm applying the product, you could see my hair just snap back and get into its curl pattern. So I was really happy about that. And I'm just going to put this in the rest of my hair. And I actually left the conditioner in my hair for about, I would say about maybe half an hour. And then I went ahead and I rinsed it out. And then I went to go do finger coils, which I'm going to show in another video. So this is the end of the video. I want to thank you for watching my channel. If you like what you see, comment and like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel for upcoming content. And always love your natural hair and love yourself. Thank you. Bye.